abolish the Federal Department of Education and send the money back to the state. So let me give you all a practical example of this, of why having unelected bureaucrats deciding education matters make no sense. You know, in the last couple of months, the Federal Education Department is now trying to force a junior high to let a teenage boy shower with the teenage girls. Now that's just nuts. That's not, oh, that's kind of an interesting idea. Look, my 5-year-old daughter, Catherine, she knows the difference between boys and girls. And by the way, the school said, well, can we at least put up a curtain? No, 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 no. You need to let that teenage boy in the shower. Now, if the local school board here issued a ruling, we're going to have the boys showering with the girls, you'd throw them out on their rear ends by the end of the day.
But they do allow him to have this one particular person use the teacher's lounge. He doesn't use the boys, he doesn't use the girls, but he uses the teachers.
Well, that, look, I don't know the facts of that, but I'll say that in inflicting him on the teachers is probably better than sticking him in the shower with the teenage girl. But my point is simple. We have a natural corrective in a democratic society. When someone comes up with a loopy idea like let's have teenage boys shower with teenage girls, you throw the school board out immediately and it gets corrected. But when it's decided by some unaccountable bureaucrat in the bowels of the Department of Education, they don't care what you and I think. They don't care about the values of the people here in Iowa. They just issue their edict and demand that everyone obey. And so when it comes to the 10th Amendment, I can tell you this. We have never seen a president who is a greater advocate for, who will fight harder for the 10th Amendment for devolving powers back to the states, back to the local governments, and back to the people than I will be.